Hi everyone, today we're going to be making this chocolate layered cake. So to start off, we're going to add 2 2/3 cup of sugar to a large mixing bowl. Add 3 eggs to that. And turn on our mixer and start to cream together the eggs and the sugar. During the process, you're going to want to increase the speed as well to really break down the sugar granules and achieve a pale yellow mixture. Then you're going to add 3/4 cup of olive oil, and once again turn on your mixer and combine that together. Add a 1/2 cup of sour cream and 1 cup of buttermilk, which you can make with regular milk by just adding a little bit of lemon juice. In a separate mixing bowl, you're going to add 3 cups of all-purpose flour, a 1/2 cup of cocoa powder, 1 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, and then you're going to whisk that together. Go back to your original batter. Alternate adding the flour mixture you just created with 1 1/2 cup of freshly brewed coffee. And I did about a 1/2 cup of coffee and then a 1/2 cup of the flour mixture, and that really worked well to bring together the batter. Pour the batter into 2 8-inch lined baking trays and bake them at 350 degrees Celsius for 35 to 40 minutes. Now moving on to our frosting, we're going to add 1 cup of room temperature butter. And then you're going to turn on your mixer and start to cream the butter. It's really important that your butter is room temperature and that it's creamed well. And then once your butter is creamed, you're going to add 5 cups of powdered sugar. I did it in intervals of 1 cup, and that worked really well. Be sure that your mixer is on a low speed because that will prevent the powdered sugar from flying everywhere while you add it in. Make sure to scrape down the sides throughout the process to really ensure you're incorporating the 2 ingredients together well. Add a 1/2 cup of cocoa powder, and then we're going to stream in about a 1/3 cup of milk. Add this slowly so that you can really test the consistency of your frosting. It's really important that you whisk this frosting well because that's what's going to give your buttercream a really luscious texture at the end. Also make sure you scrape down the bowl often to ensure you're not leaving any of the ingredients behind. Keep mixing the frosting until all the ingredients are well incorporated and until the frosting has a creamier texture and a lighter color. Now we're going to assemble our cake. You're first going to release the cake from the pan, turn it over and lay it on a cutting board, and then we're going to slice the cake in half to get 2 layers out of 1 cake, and then repeat that for the second cake as well. Add a little bit of frosting to the base and place the cake on top. Make sure it's centered. And then we're going to fill a frosting bag fitted with a star tip with the chocolate frosting. I then started to frost the edge of the cake. Since the cake won't have frosting around the sides, this will give a really nice detail in each layer. You're going to repeat this throughout the center, and then we're going to place the second layer on top and do the exact same thing. Feel free to play around. I started to do a little bit of a swirl to get a prettier design on the top layer. And now our final step, I added a little bit of chocolate decorative sprinkles. I did white chocolate and milk chocolate. Have it, your chocolate layered cake, perfect for any birthday or occasion. Enjoy!